Ow. What's up everyone? Punchy back with Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 3 to Higurashi. Is today Sunday or Saturday? Oh crap. Well, I forgot that it was Sunday. But it's still the weekend, so I am going to breeze through a bunch of recordings since I really don't like shooting and recording and editing on the same day, because the processing takes so long. That's why you guys get videos at 12 in the morning. Well, for me, 12 in the morning. I don't know what it is for you guys. So I'm just gonna blast through enough, hopefully till next weekend. Last time we were at the party, the barbecue, talking to you guys are gonna kill me. I'm gonna have to check after this video, but with Coach, I'm just gonna call him Coach, and he's about to tell us a secret about Satoshi. It's been 3 years already. Right around this time of year, I think, Satoko-chan's parents were in an accident. An accident? Yes. At a public park they visited while on vacation, they fell from a viewing platform. It was supposed to be just a little time away from the house with the family. They went for a walk on a path through a nature park after it had rained. There was a little viewing platform that looked like it had a good view. That was the stage on which the tragedy was set. The metal fixtures in the viewing platform fence had deteriorated from time, and with all the rain they had just gotten, they might have loosened somewhat. Right before Satoko's eyes, both the fence and her parents fell. Oh, poor Satoko. We always heard about it, but, you know, I forget that. Oh, I didn't even think that she would be there to witness it. There was a river some 10 meters below. The water level was due to rain. The water level was high due to rain, and apparently very muddy. Oh, like a sickening splat. And her parents? Coach gave a thin but melancholic smile and touched his paper cup to his lips. Without saying anything, I knew how unfortunate that accident was, and how Satoko's parents had left on an eternal vacation. Then Satoko is, well, I also focused on being careful with my words that I lost what I was going to say. A single word. Orphaned. I knew how little consideration it showed and how much it would hurt Satoko without having to say it aloud. Come to think of it, Satoko lived with Rika-chan. At least, that's what I thought I heard from others. Wait, Rika-chan, her father died from illness too, and her mother soon after. I felt like I had heard she was living by herself. Yes, she's living with Furude-san right now. They've probably lived many discouraging days without any parents, but they've gotten along by helping each other. Going on living without the protection of parents is very difficult for kids that age, I think. Meibara-san, you can probably understand that as well. I've only survived because I rely on my parents, so the only reply I could give was to nod. Furude-san is particularly beloved by the older people in the village. As long as she's here, she won't want for much. Come to think of it, you're right. Rika-chan kind of seems like the village mascot sometimes. I don't think she'd have a hard time living here. Rika-chan could go meep just once and 2 or 3 croquettes from a vendor, after all. Oh, and get 2 or 3. I felt like if she asked for help, everyone in the village would. But that only applies to Furude-san in particular. Satoko-chan doesn't have it the same way. Rika being so spoiled was just an exception. Upon thinking about it normally, living on your own as a child should be fraught with difficulty. It wasn't, then, very difficult to imagine how much suffering Satoko had to go through just to live, not to mention her brother up and left, or deep midway, I don't know which one it is. It wasn't very difficult to imagine. Was I really thinking that? No, I was only thinking the words. I couldn't imagine it in the slightest. How was I supposed to imagine it when I saw that annoying smile of hers? There was no way I could. I found out she was living apart from her brother, and I just kind of vaguely thought it was rather unfortunate. I mean, Satoko was smiling so energetically every single day. Was I thinking that her smiling meant she wasn't hurt? That she didn't feel lonely? When she found out my parents were coming home the other night, Satoko said, "A family sitting around the dinner table is the most fun way to enjoy a meal of all." Those words held a lot more weight now. I've seriously considered adopting her. Huh? Adoption? It's a secret. After warning me, Coach put his index finger to his lips. I've lived a really steady life all these years. I own property and I have credit. But marriage is the one thing I never got around to. By law, obviously, a single individual can't adopt a child. Is that by law? So I can't make Satoko-chan my adopted daughter. What a shame. Didn't take long for my plan to get her to call me Papa to hit a setback. This guy spouts some crazy stuff. At first, I was only half listening, but midway through, I realized how rude that was. This coach person seriously only wished for this one girl, Satoko, to be happy. This was neither crazy nor was it nonsense. He just wanted her to be happy. Those were his true feelings. Satoko-chan's current lifestyle is probably not a very happy one. But you know, I want to make it easier for her, even if it's only a little. Of course, I can't do much for her, but share my leftover food and do errands that she's not strong enough to do. You're wrong. Satoko's happy. Huh? Coach showed surprise at my having declared that. There's so many people all around her that really want her to be happy. She can't possibly feel otherwise. I spoke with a serious expression, quietly, but firmly all the same. It was my approval of his feelings and my gratitude as Satoko's Nini. Thank you. Still, keep this a secret from Satoko-chan, okay? If she knew I wanted to adopt her, she'd probably get mad and call me a pervert for wanting me to call her Papa. I wonder. Satoko may have been somewhat childish, but she was still able to empathize with people. She'd call him that. I knew it. As if my feelings had gotten across, Coach grinned, satisfied, and returned his gaze to the hustle and bustle before us. Her parents and her older brother. She lost her family, had no relatives, and was huddled up with Rika-chan, who was in the same situation. Satoko Hoju. It wouldn't be odd for her to look at her life with despair, but she doesn't seem to feel that way. She lived energetically with a smile. I want her to keep smiling forever. It was a naive wish, and yet it was one that he couldn't help hoping for. So, the words that I spoke were the same. What a coincidence. I think the same way. Oh, you too, Mirabara-kun? Then that makes us friends. Let's make a promise. A promise? It's a very simple one. The coach said this, giving me a grin. That we will never, ever make her cry. It was short and to the point. Yeah, I promise to. Coach nodded happily. We exchanged no more words after that. We just sat there comfortably, gazing at Satoko and everyone else, having a good time. Having a good time. She'd certainly lost family, but there were people watching over her. How reassuring must that have been? Just hypothetically, if you did adopt Satoko, what would you do? That's a tough one. Coach gave me a wry, happy smile, then exaggeratedly tilted his head in contemplation. Well, first, I would get her to call me master, and re-educate her in the ways of a maidservant. Huh? What? How does this guy always pick the craziest time to say the craziest things? I think he's pretty good at diffusing a situation. Meibar-kun. I haven't said anything yet? What are you talking about? I heard it loud and clear. Cheers! Insert many cheers here. Aw, Shion, missed you. Oh, I feel like, have you guys watched Re:Zero? If you haven't, I'm not gonna spoil too much. I'm just gonna tell other people who have watched it. Oh, I feel like it's that point when I'm in, let's just say I'm in another life, you know, and no one remembers me. Oh, that's right. I clearly said I would put Satoko on a wooden bondage horse and make her my meat slave. Ah, that sounds nice. Satoko-chan on a wooden horse. Please leave the item using play for after she's acquired the proper knowledge. It would be very dangerous to go in with the wrong idea. I get it. They do always write on labels to only use things for their intended purpose after all. That's right. Punchy-chan, you do understand. Then, with that, it's time for... My hand shot out and grabbed Shion, smiling, waving, and about to leave by the nape of the neck. Hey, wait right there. Don't just show up out of nowhere and start saying crazy stuff. I missed you. Speaking of saying crazy stuff, I thought the Satoko love talk you were having with the coach was pretty crazy too. I could perform a reenactment of the adoption bit. Want to see? Ugh. You've been hiding ever since then? Punchy-chan, you can't even beat my sister. You're 100 years early to challenge me. Coo. This was Shion Sonozaki, the younger of the Sonozaki twins. Though she hadn't had a scrap of the reserved quality you'd expect from a little sister. She was a villain no better than her older sister, Mion. Well, maybe a little better. We met the other day in town, and I dug myself into a hole when I mistook her for Mion. Unlike Mion, Shion was living in Okinomiya. I think, that's like spelled wrong or something. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. So I thought we'd never see each other again, but to think we actually would. Yeah, I didn't think I'd ever see you again either, too. I'm sorry, I'm just emotional. My frankly displeased expression didn't change a bit either. This must be what people mean when they say something is like a water off a duck's back. It like just falls off, right? Shion-san, you came. I was disappointed because I thought you wouldn't make it. Well, I couldn't think of anything else to do, really. I figured I'd come and tease you all a little. Coach, why did you need to call Shion to our victory celebration? How did she contribute to our team's win? Well, you see, I'm actually the manager for the Hinamazawa Fighters. The manager? No way. Then why weren't you at the game yesterday? That's because I'm like a ghost manager. Teehee. She seemed to think I'd forgiven her if she stuck out her tongue and smiled. She wasn't sorry at all. The match wasn't nearly as pretty without you there. I won't tell you to come to practices, but you could at least come to games to root for us like you used to. I'll think about it. maybe I will have Punchy-chan join the Hinamazawa fighters. I can't get into cheering mood when there's no good-looking guys on the team. Oh. Don't you start with me, Shion. Huh? Did Shion just smoothly say something absurd? Shion! You little... Where did you come from? Suddenly Mian came running over, latched onto my shoulders and pulled me towards her. Aww. I guess it's just the emotion from last time. I'm feeling like Shion's last moments were not how I pictured they would be. And Mian's last moments were not also how I thought it would go. Anyway. Ah! It's Mi-chan's little sister. Hello, Shi-chan. Hello, Rena-san. I'm honored you remembered my name. We only met once. Oh, no. Oh, not at all. Thanks for remembering Rena's name, too. Cut the stupid greetings. You're not allowed to solicit Punchy-chan. He's the hope of our club. Don't pull him out and put him in baseball like he's some kind of plant. Mian gave a low growl as she grappled my arm. It's funny, I mean, I say funnier, but it's interesting to see now on the side since it all seems to be continuing from a certain point, so we know that like Mian and Shion love Punchy, so it's a little more. I feel like it has a little more meaning behind these exchanges. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna take anything that Higurashi throws at me lightly anymore. She looked like a little girl desperately clinging to her toy. Yup, Punchy-kun is the star rookie of our club. We could never trade him away. Rena's smile hid a nonchalant bloodthirst. Ooh. She was blocking Shion's way, ready to unleash an ultimate attack if she got within 2 meters of me. I felt like this was gonna turn into a bloody battle. Punchy got the ladies lined up. Not really in a good way. That's too bad. We'll leave the negotiations for another time. You don't have the right to negotiate. Coach, why did you call Shion here too? She's a ghost member. She's been slacking off for the last year. I just thought it would be even more fun if Shion-chan was here. Yep, it definitely worked. That was what he planned for all along. Mission accomplished. Hey, Punchy-chan, come over here. We're all playing a game. With strings attached, of course. Shi-chan, how about you? The rules are simple, and it'll be fun. Should I? I'll just win if I join, after all. I don't want to ruin my sister's presidential image. Mian, now irritated, turned around with a glare. What is it, my sister? Should I join in to make this a battle of the siblings? For your sake, I don't think we should, but if you want to... I won't let you play, Shion. We're leaving you out. Bleh. Whoa, Mian just avoided a direct confrontation. It seemed like the twins were completely incompatible with each other. Oh, don't you know? You won't let her play? I was looking forward to seeing you two face off. I hate Shion. I'm bad against her. An angry Mian dragged me away. Slide. Do your best. I'll be rooting for you. Go for it, Punchy-chan. Yay. Go for it. Yay. Man, I can't believe like how much use I've been getting out of this picture, actually. Shion waved her hand at us, reveling in the bliss of teasing Mian. Alright. Club activities had begun, which meant I needed to clear my mind. What was today's battle? Today's punishment game. I'd take anything on. Okay, Punchy-san, you should prepare yourself. We're going all out today. Great, bring it on! Satoko or not, I'll crush you all mercilessly. Rena will profit from your battle and fish herself up a win. Then I'll get all the manta rays first and ride them to victory. How? Pika-chan is flat like a manta ray. Oh, I want to take you home. That's a little awkward. Okay everyone, we have a lot of people today, so let's play something easy and simple. Today's game is... Wow, this is like somewhere where I would cut it off. Oh, well, I would cut it off normally. Oh, that mischievous wink. Well, that was a fun little exchange, wasn't it? Between Mion and Shion. Oh, I guess they already did it. We are actually going to stop there for today. Like saying earlier, it's interesting to see Shion and Mion interaction after the whole second chapter. What's weird though is, like, it's something I'm used to now because I just played that chapter. However, maybe it's just because I haven't played the first chapter in a long time, or maybe it's because in the second one, Rena was like always on her side. She didn't show any sign of going Super Saiyan Demon or anything. So, like, I feel like if Rena turns demon-y again, it's not gonna be surprising, but it's gonna be just as shocking as the first time. But yeah, the thing with Coach and this whole dynamic now with a new character, Coach, and Satoko is really interesting too. It's kind of like when Mion was first introduced and Shion was first introduced, and there was a whole different dynamic there with the main character that we thought we would be used to, like, you know, interacting with. Anyway, I gotta stop talking because I've got so basically I'm gonna record hopefully like an episode for each day, and then I'm also gonna try and record 3 episodes of Walking Dead, because that's what I wanted to do originally. What I was gonna do for Higurashi, of 3 episodes a day. So for hopefully when I get to those 3 too, because The Walking Dead's, second episode already had some action, some really hard choosing action, but it's a fun time. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Anyway, have a good night guys, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.